All right, what's going on, everybody? I am pumped right now. It's part 2 of the tag submission reveal. Part 1, if you watched it, it went really well. It went really well. I highly suggest watching it. There were some awesome cards in there, and I was very happy with how it went. One of those cards is actually in here, and it's going to be our last card that we reveal because it's probably the one that I'm most excited for. I think it's got the highest ceiling of everything I sent in. So that's going to be the last one. But we got to knock these other 15 out because I need to get these listed on eBay. So I think, everything else I said in the first video, so let's just jump right into it. All right, we've got 15 more slabs to reveal, and I am like juiced up right now. It's probably partially the caffeine that I've had. And I don't know, a variety of things. I got to turn this light on though. But we've got our first slab right here. And if you watch the first part, it went really well. So I'm thinking the submissions, it was off to a good start. This is the same sub, so grading seemed to be favorable. So let's hope that that is the case here. Like I said, I cut the bottoms off all of these just to build the suspense a little bit and take a look at the card before revealing the grade. If you haven't watched the first, so let's see what we got here. Ooh, Shining Celebi, Japanese. This one looked clean. I think the only thing that was with this was like a little like bowed maybe. And I know that's not really supposed to affect the grade, but like, man, this looks pretty clean. Obviously Japanese print quality, really good. I need to try to grade more Japanese because obviously the premium's not as high, but it is safe. It is very safe. So let's rip it and see what we got. Let's start this off right. 10, baby. All right. We got our first 10. We're off to a good start. This is better than the last time so far after one card, but I love this card, man. This is such a cool artwork. I loved that these like Shining Legends cards just very like resembled the Neo Shinings, just like the same concept. Really simple, really well executed. So awesome. Right now it's in first place because it's the only one that's been revealed so far. So let's see what else we got. Looking at the cards that were in the first video, I think we're going to have some really good cards in here. I think we might have some illustration rares, and it looks like it's trending that way. So we do have the Bulbasaur 2022 illustration contest. Super cute card. Honestly, I picked this one up. Normally wouldn't grade anything like this. I really like textured cards. Like, that's probably my favorite thing. But my wife's a huge Bulbasaur fan, and she's currently addicted to Pacopia. She's probably playing that right now, actually. She might be hearing this, playing Pacopia. But she's a huge Bulbasaur fan, so I thought this one, no matter what the grade is, would be really cool to have because it's kind of it's just a special version of a Bulbasaur, I think. So let's see. I mean, this thing also looked really clean. Like, there was nothing wrong with this, I thought. So picked it up. I think it was like 20 bucks. I mean, this was just one you grade for the love of the game. And it got a 9, but that's okay because, like I said, this one was going to stay with me anyway. This is an awesome Bulbasaur. I love this card. This is so cool. So, second place. Let's see what's in third by default. But if you're watching this, I hope you're having a great day. If you haven't, check out that first video. A lot of awesome cards in there as well. Ooh, 151. I took a risk on this one, I remember. This one was not the best centering I've ever seen, and I feel like the edges like up top were kind of funky, and I think just like, man, that's just a lot of those cards. But like, I don't know, the back looked okay. Now that I'm looking at it right now, I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bit of like whitening in this left corner right here. But I don't know. These cards have gone insane since I sent this submission in because it was probably 5-6 weeks ago. And we all know what's going on the last 3 weeks. This is March 14th right now. So, yeah, last couple weeks have been wild for 151. So if this 10s, that would be awesome. But I got a feeling it's a 9. So let's just see. Yeah, it's a 9. And that checks out. I can never find any of these like illustration rares really in good condition, especially from 151. I just picked up a lot, and it's got a couple of 151 illustration rares, and they all, I mean, not gradable at all. But I mean, honestly, I still probably made money just because of the boom of 151. So that's the crazy part of this. When you're grading, I've mentioned this before, but it takes a while. It takes a while for those cards to get back, and part of the risk you take is, maybe the market crashes during that time, and if it does, you might lose some money. But there's the chance that happens, and you make some money. And this was, I don't even know why I graded this. I love Melody, awesome card. I don't know why I graded it. I think I paid $2 for this. Love the game. It got a 10. Cool. All right. Melanie, I think I've got to put Melanie number 1 now. I feel like Dragonair's out of here. Celebi's number 2. Melanie number 1, because just for the love of the game, got the 10. So we are off to a pretty good start. 50-50 split so far. Man, no matter what, though, I'm just pumped. Like, I am so excited right now because I have been waiting to get these back. I still have so many cards out at grading, so I'm really excited to get other stuff back and put some more videos out on those grade reveals. Got some CGC stuff because I'm starting to experiment with them a little bit. I really just want good service when it comes to grading. I don't need the premium of PSA for the cost of not getting my cards back. But this thing, I never grade Sun and Moon well. I have an issue with the borders. It's like it's like the line they put through it screws me up. This thing, there's no way this 10s. This was another one, took a risk. So I definitely took a risk on a couple cards overall in this submission, and I think a couple of them have shown here. So this, we'll have to see. Some of these come back there. If some of these come back 10, it's going to be very hype. But let's see what we got. Oh, no way. Cool. Oh, man. I did not think there was a chance on that. My gem rate on Sun and Moon stuff has got to be sub 50%. So, I mean, it looked clean. It looked clean. So I'm happy I picked it up. That's a beauty. Ooh. Sorry, Melanie. We got a new number 1. Bulba. I love you because I love my wife. Selby, you done well. All right, good start, man. That Charizard Reshiram, that's huge. So, very happy with that. Yeah, if you grade with tag, one thing is these sleeves, you can get these. It's the only way to preserve the element of surprise when revealing the grades. You have to get these, and I just suggest cutting them off on the bottom so you can just lift them up like this and cover the grade. Otherwise, you see the grade through the other side. And it's impossible. So I've tried all sorts of ways. This is the best way I found how to do it in terms of making it a little fun. But I graded a couple of these Ivysaurs. I just love this card. I think the whole Bauble line from Mega Evo is so sick. I mean, this thing looks pretty good too. Well-centered. It seems like the print quality in the Mega era has been really solid, except on like golds, which I just feel like are always off-center. But I mean, 10? 10. All right, baby. Honorary mention maybe with Bulba. I mean, it's 10. We gotta do it. Bulba, you'll be here forever though. Don't worry. You got a home. All right. Next one, man. This is a good start. This is a good one. We got 4 10s and we got 2 9s. Another one. We just looked at this. 10. 10 again. No need to spend time on that. I love those. I'm definitely going to keep one of those, because some of these things, it's just like, the problem is I'll grade it. I really like it. And then I can't sell it because I'm like, man, this is a sweet card. And that is my perpetual problem that I have, like this Meowth. This is another one, 9. I'll probably keep this because it's a 9, and I don't know if I even want to bother with the selling of it and the packaging and like getting the lowball offers on eBay that I might get for it. And then 10, I might be like, oh, well, I love this card because I love the reference, to the old games that I played as a kid. I'm probably gonna end up keeping this either way. And this is where I start to spiral. But let's see what we got. 9. All right. Such a cool card. I mean, this is probably a top 3 artwork in the Mega era for me. I absolutely love this. I mean, you put anything from those old games. Like, I'm a sucker for it. I'm a sucker for nostalgia, obviously. Very cool card. All right, let's keep going. All right, so we're getting low in this box, so they flipped over. I got to do a little... I think I'm going to bring these out. Push this away. Okay. Then that last one... I got to make sure I got the right card last. Let's take a peek. Okay, I think we're good. Ooh, okay. I've been saying this for a while. I think these are underrated. These are sweet. I know people say they don't care about the rainbow cards, but I think the rainbow cards are they're badass. They're cool. Rayquaza VMAX Evolving Skies. I remember pulling this. I actually got this one at a card show, but I've got another copy that I pulled with my wife. From a bunch of Costco tins, man. Those were the days. But this thing, every time I see this card, it is like perfect centering. I think all of the Rainbow VMAXs, honestly, have really good centering. This is off on the back, but I don't know if it's going to matter that much. I've had worse get a tag 10 for centering on the back. So let's see. 10, baby. 10 in the Rayquaza VMAX. This thing is awesome. Yeah, I love these rainbow cards. The texture is really cool. I think the colors are awesome. I know that people complain because it's just the full artwork, like, again, but I mean, it's shiny rainbow. Like, I don't know what you want. This thing is like, this is an awesome card. Melanie had a great run up here in the top 3, but we're going to go Rayquaza VMAX. So this is about as good as it gets again. You know, I had a good feeling going into this just because of that other one, and I knew we had a couple more of these. So which one is this? This is Celebi. Man, I picked this up at a card show month and a half, well, obviously more than a month and a half ago, because that's when I sent this in. But this thing was clean, and it was just someone with a binder, you know, not a lot of stuff at their table, and I think they had 18 bucks on this. I bought a couple other things, and I was like, can you do 15, you know, cash for this? And they said yes. I mean, look at the texture on this. The onion. Again, just this thing looks really clean. I'm going to call my shot. I called my shot once in the last video and it backfired. 10. 10. 2 10s on the rainbows. You can't go wrong. They just look great. Look at that texture. Look at that shine. Good stuff. But I don't think it's going to take Rayquaza's spot. So, actually, you know what is going to take Ivysaur's spot? All right, running. I mean, this is hard. When you're getting this many good cards back, you just have to keep switching the top 3. So, what we got next? I think this is Gyarados. Yep. All right. This one was like really well centered. I mentioned this in the last video. If you get a 990 overall score, you get a pristine. Now, these like value cards, you don't get the score for. Like if we look right here, it just says tag right there. But if you do get certain tiers of grading, they'll include the score, and that lets you know kind of the bracket of where it grades. So I'm going to call 10 on this. Ooh, 9. I got to stop calling my shot. I'm like 1 for 3 on that. Almost went 3 for 3 on the rainbows, though, but this thing is still sick. I love Gyarados. Love these rainbow VMAXs. Awesome cards. But as I was saying, if you get a certain grading tier, you can like get the score right there, and it'll tell you. And so a 950 to 990, I believe, is a 10. Under 950, I want to say 9 to 950 is a 9. Under that, I'm not really sure. But if you get 990 or more, you get a pristine 10. I've only gotten one pristine 10. And I believe this one will have a score, but I've only gotten one pristine 10 before. It was a Japanese Lily's Clefairy from Battle Partners. And I sold that for almost $1,000. So there is definitely some demand for those, but Celebrations Charizard, Celebrations, I can't even remember what I paid for this. I think $140 at a big Columbus card show a few months back. It looked clean. I think centering was the only thing I was concerned about, just because the top centering, yeah, it was a little thick on the top, but I mean, can we 10? Oh, yeah, I figured. So one of the things that I've noticed is that I get dinged on centering 55-45, and it is 55-45. So I have definitely gotten dinged because I have had 55.2 and 48.8, or 54, whatever. I've gotten dinged for it. And it is no joke. So if you're submitting to tag, I definitely recommend be careful about the centering. Pay very close attention to it, especially that front centering, because they will ding you on that. That and like little surface marks on the back are the two biggest things that I've gotten dinged for. So hopefully if you're watching this and you're thinking about submitting tag, that can save you some of the troubles that I've gone through. Oh, and I forgot, this did have a score. 929. So in that 9 range, and yeah, probably the centering. I'll have to look at the dig report, which is another good thing about tag, is it'll let you know where you got dinged. Whatever that word is. I don't think it's dung, but speaking of dung, this card is not that. This is probably my favorite artwork in the Mega Evolution. This might be my favorite alternate art made. I mean, this thing is so sick. This artwork is so good. Just the Mega Gardevoir, all of the different, the Ralts, Curlia, Gardevoir, the artwork's so detailed. I mean, I really want this in the 10. And this was also sent at the standard tier, I believe. So this should have a score as well. So again, I think all of these like Mega era cards have been really good print quality. Let's see if we 10. 10, baby. All right. And we got a 968 on this one. Really good. Oh man, this thing is so nice. This thing is so nice. This is my absolute number one right now. I love that card. So cool. I'm very happy to get that 1 out of 10. We got to look at this one more time. And let me know down below, like, what is your favorite card in the Mega era? I mean, because the artworks have just been insane. You know, it's not like Scarlet and Violet, which I think they had some awesome artworks through the first couple sets, but like, you know, you think about Scarlet Violet base, you know, that's not quite there. They came out at the gates hot with Mega Evolution. Oh, so let me know down below, what's your favorite artwork? And if you don't like Mega Evolution, just what's your favorite alternate art from any of these eras? There's so many to choose. But we got the Birthday Pikachu. If you watched the first one, we had another copy of this. I mean, this looks pretty good. It's a little top heavy, but I think it looks just like the other one from the other video, which was a 10. 9. Okay, I wasn't so sure how one of those even got a 10, to be honest. So this one's a 9, and that's fine. You got to get some 9s. They're great for the storefront. Not everyone can afford, you know, Gem Mint 10 Premium, and you got to make things accessible. So, all right. This is the big one. This is the biggie out of the first 30 cards that I got back from this submission. It's crazy to think. There were so many cool cards from these 2 videos, and I've still got so many more cool cards that are at tag right now, waiting to be sent back to me. I think they're at slab assembly, so they've been graded. I can check the grades. I never check the grades though, because I love doing this. I love like getting them in person, the whole thing. It's so much fun. If you can't rip packs, you can rip slab packs apparently. So the biggie. Zekrom, Monochrome, Black Bolt. We got to take a fine look at this one. This thing, well-centered. Really well-centered. So the guy that I picked this up from, interesting vendor. You know, sometimes you go to a vendor and they're an interesting person. And this guy was an interesting person. I was just looking at it, and I said, this thing looks pretty clean. Oh, well, it won't 10. I want to see if he's right. Now, I don't know if people say that to, like, challenge me. It feels like it sometimes, because every time someone says, oh, no, that won't 10, I buy it if it is remotely clean, because I just want to get the 10 to be like, no, it 10'd. So thinking about that guy right now, I mean, this thing looks so good all around. The only thing I can see is like this line right here, but like, I think that's the slab, because I've seen that on a couple of these. Other than that, I mean, no whitening. All right, moment of truth. Can we get the 10 on the biggest card in this submission? 3, just kidding, rip it. All right, baby. Oh, yes. Nice. Oh, cool. Oh, this is This is awesome. This was a phenomenal sub. This was one of my best ever, probably. I'm glad that I'll have some video of it to look at later in life when I get another really bad sub back, a cripplingly bad sub, and I can look at this and be like, no, this is why you do it. Ooh, man. I'm so happy with this. This is, last I checked, I mean, when I bought this, paid $340, I want to say, because I bought a couple cards, cash, talked the guy down, paid $340, and I think I want to say it was over 1,000 in a PSA 10 at the time. Obviously, that was a PSA 10 at the time. That time was different than this time because a lot has happened since then. So I'm not really keeping up with what's actually going on with PSA premiums, but that was then. I think I checked a couple weeks ago, and this was at like 9 something. So this is a big win. This is a big win for this sub. Very, very happy with this. I mean, who's going? I still think this is still my favorite. This is still my favorite card from this sub, but I mean, oh man, all of these so good. I mean, what did we end up with this time? 9 10s, 6 of everything else. You just, you can't ask for much better. When you grade like I do and you just take chances and you go over, you get 60% or over gem rate, that is phenomenal. So that wraps up part 2 of this awesome submission. I'm hyped right now. I'm very excited. I got to get to listing these on eBay because you know what? I want to get some of this money back, and I want to do another submission. I want to try again. And yeah, I want to roll the dice. I got the adrenaline going, I kind of got the itch now. So that was awesome. If you watched that whole thing, I really appreciate it. I hope some of this is helpful if you're trying to grade, especially if you're trying to grade with tag, just seeing kind of like how it works and, how these cards came back. So, let me know your thoughts if you're trying to grade with tag, if you're grading with anybody. Just curious to see what people are doing out there with the changing landscape and grading. It's really crazy. But man, that was awesome. I had so much fun. I hope you did too. And I can't wait to talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out.